Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking on today's video. I am finally sitting down, or I finally sat down and filmed my soap brows tutorial because I've been doing soap brows for a while now and it's super easy, super fast, and I thought I would just finally sit down and film it for you guys. And yeah, so this one I filmed it two ways, or I showed you guys two ways of how you can achieve it. This brow is with soap first and then I filled it in, and this brow is to setting it with soap. So it really depends on what you guys like better. I honestly am feeling this brow a little bit more, but also sorry for the lighting. I'm filming in natural lighting and the sun's fluctuating. It's spring, clouds are everywhere, but honestly I love it. I also filmed this makeup look that you guys see on my face right now, and that'll be in my next video, so that's probably why I look the same in my next video. So don't be alarmed. At least I switched my sweater, so it made it seem like it was a different day. Okay, I'm professional. But yeah, I also wanted to say thank you to all my 51 subscribers. I don't even think I have 51 friends, so this is honestly a big milestone for me. So thank you to every single person that is watching and subscribing. I hope you love what I'm giving to you, because I love just filming and posting it for my 51 friends to see. If you guys want to see how I achieve my eyebrows, my everyday eyebrows, then keep on watching. So the soap I use is from the drugstore. It is this soap bar. It's Pear's. It smells like like medicine, so it's not like my favorite scent, but it's like clear, so you can use this soap if you want. I will link this down below. I bought mine off of Amazon, but I'm sure you can find this at like Target or Walmart. You can also use like any type of soap. It doesn't have to be clear soap. You can use, I used to use L'Occitane for a while. This is a huge bar soap. I literally bought it off of Amazon thinking it was small, but it's huge. It's really big, but it smells so good. This is in the scent Shea Verbena. And yeah, so it's really big. It's like a milky soap, so it's like a milky white. As long as you wet it and like use it, it dries down clear. So you can use this soap if you want. You don't have to use like clear soap, if that makes sense. Like I don't know if Dove soap will work, but like I don't see the problem. I don't see why you can't. But yeah, so you can use milky soap if you want as well. But I really like this soap. I think it holds the best, and it's clear, and it's cheap. It's the cheapest. So soap. All right, so I have a designated spoolie. Why did I say it like that? I have a designated spoolie for soap brows, and I wash it quite often because it probably like after 3 times the spoolie gets really, like the soap builds up. So I just wash it and it comes right off. But I have a little spray bottle of water, and I spray it directly on the soap. Probably just like 1 squirt. You really don't need that much water. And I take my spoolie, I rub it kind of intensely to where the water disappears and the soap is just like damp. Okay, well you can't see, but there's like a buildup of soap. Then I'm going to take the soap, run it through my brows, and stick all the hairs up. Obviously, the higher you stick your brows up, the thicker they are, or the thicker the brow will turn out to be. And like, I'm not trying to go for a super thick brow, so I just kind of like to calm it down, bring it back down a notch, and once the soap is dry, she's set for life. But yeah, as you guys can see, I have sparseness everywhere. So I'm going to show you soap before putting on product and then soap to set it, because I think they give off super different looks, and you know, you can choose your preference. With this specific brow technique, I like to use Ka-Brow, or just a type of like, oh my god, just a type of pomade, or you can use a pencil as well, but I feel like pomades work a little bit better with this technique just because the soap is like stiff. and like pencils just can't, it like kind of builds up. I don't know how to explain it, but you'll see. I'm using this super tiny one that comes with the brow kit, but I also have a regular Ka-Brow. So just using this one. But I like to put it on and then wipe it off. And so I will continue to pick up from my hand, not from this container, until I run out. So we like to go back and forth like so, just to really get the product on the edge. And I start off with the end and I just make strokes. And you can kind of scratch away any ones that you miss, but I just start at the bottom and work my way up. And whatever's left, I'll just kind of flick in the front part of my brow. So this is more like an editorial blown out brow, if that makes sense. Kind of like, oh, I was born with it, but like not really, because I have no type of hair. But yeah, so I haven't even dipped back. I'm just kind of blending out the harshness of the product, kind of seeing where else I need to add a little bit more. A little goes a long way with pomade in general, so as you can see, I have a little bit of a hiccup, but I'm going to go back in with whatever's on my hand, pick up a little more, and kind of start to bruh, did you see that? She just fell out. Okay. Seeing everything come together, but that's pretty much all I do. Again, I have a bit of a, if you have a problem, I just like to take a makeup wipe and get rid of her. So that is the soap brow method. I think this one looks probably the most natural, but like unnatural at the same time, because all of your hair is stuck up, and since I have really thin hair, you can literally see the perfect placement. But I think it looks really cool and it looks pretty natural from here. So yeah, I'm gonna take a little bit of concealer. I'm just gonna use my Glossier Stretch Concealer and just kind of conceal this brow up. Okay, so that is soap brow number 1. I really like how it turned out, actually. Alright, so this is like the first soap brow. I'm gonna keep it on just so you guys can see the difference of each brow. So with this other soap brow technique, it's just setting the brows with soap like a regular brow gel. And what I really like to do is just use any pencil. You could use like the Anastasia pencil. I'm just gonna use this one because it's quicker. And I like to just, again, just fill in the whole brow. Kind of like so. I feel like the less effort you put into it, the better it turns out. Honestly. Okay, so now that your brow is like pretty much just roughly filled in, obviously not even with your other brow, I'm going to take my soap again, spritz it, run my spoolie in the soap till it's fully saturated. Maybe this will focus. Come on. There, you guys can see that there's soap on this brow. It's a little brown because obviously there's like product, but I just take it and start to push my brows up. And for some reason, when I do this with product in my brows already, it's so much easier. I think it still looks pretty natural, but not really. Okay, so now that your product is in, I'm gonna take a pencil and just kind of fill in whatever you're missing. So obviously right here, right here. but I literally always do soap brows. I think that's just the most common brow that I do. Okay, so as you guys can see, that took no time at all and my brow is done. So this is also a super quick way to fill in the brows. They look still really fluffy and natural, but in a different way, if that makes sense. So this is the setting of my soap brow, or setting with soap, and this is before, so like kind of like priming your eyebrows with soap. This is setting your eyebrows with soap. So as you guys can see, this one looks a little bit more, actually I don't even know which one is better. I like this brow better just because it took like 2 seconds, but this brow also looks really good. So you know, you pick your preference, and yeah, I think they look pretty good. I think I'm gonna keep them this way. So yep, this is the soap brow technique, and I really love how it turned out. And this is one of my favorite ways, and you can literally use any bar of soap, any spoolie, and yeah, it works. Alright, so these are the finished eyebrows. Which one do you like better? The one primed with soap or the one that is set with soap? I honestly don't know which one I like better. I think it depends on the day and the type of effort I want to put in. This is a super quick brow. That's probably my everyday brow. This is when I want a little more extraness. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed watching this eyebrow tutorial. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I will leave all the products I used in links down below, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll catch you in my next video. Mwah.